Happy Sunday. Hope you're all having a good one. I didn't just finish. It was a bit ago. Actually, no, I think I need to close my Discord before I do anything else. Give me a minute. Because I think I'm going to get a bunch of messages later, so I want to turn that off before before I get pinged a ton in the middle of a game. But yes, hello. Have I played any since... No, not since last stream. But we are back in the Jade room to... Maybe, I don't know, last time I said I wanted to make back up my points, I ate 3/4, so maybe I shouldn't say anything, but... just got back from my ARML games, which were okay for the most part, still adjusting to Akanashi, no red 5s, which is a pretty different game. There were some pretty funky hands that happened, but I think on the whole, I was mostly okay with my play, except for I had a very... got very tilted one game and ate a really bad 4th, so even though I got 3 second places, 2 of which were like pretty close in points to first, I'm still slightly negative on the day, but yeah, I think we'll work on that for next time. Hi, Sean, good to see you. So yeah, I mean, I think I'm still in the general realm of what I've been repeating a lot of, just like, you know, I just need to get my reps in, play more games, do more practice, and go from there. So I was kind of just fiending to play more. So I figure while I've got the energy to do it, let's send it. Let's see. I'm not sure how many games I'll play tonight on stream. I do have to, you know, be cognizant to... I do want to keep my energy for tomorrow, for the tournament. And, you know, keep myself sharp and make sure I get to bed at a decent hour beforehand. But otherwise, pretty good. Alright, so where's dealer 1M Dora? Okay shapes here, nothing terribly exciting. That's 2 pairs into an Onko. Interesting. That's Dora. How long do I want to keep this? Probably not terribly long. If we fill in this shape, I mean, I cut Shin here. Unless I pair it up. 1, 2, 2 is not bad. Let's just accept 3S. I mostly have my shapes now, so I can either cut Dora or... Let's see, this is interesting. 7, 8, 9 PT, 8P. There was a pause, but no take. I think I'm supposed to cut Dora now, unfortunately. Filled in around our floater, so now we have our full shapes. Do you want to keep an eye out here? Shin from hand. Also, this is weird. 5M. I don't actually think this is good for acceptance. I think I'm supposed to drop this back. Or am I supposed to cut 1S for Tanyao? Maybe it's... I'm not 1000% sure on this one. My first instinct was 5M, but maybe that was off. But we have a lot of pairs here. So I was like, maybe we just want to see if we can like chi or draw into 6M and then let's go for a Tanyao hand. Problem is none of these are great to drop, even if we fill the shape. So... Huh. Not really sure what to do with this. I don't love 4P drop either into what looks to be potentially Pinsu Honitsu. 7, 8P. Okay. Shantan. You can also be on some Nitsu nonsense, to be honest. 6. I don't love that. Let's try 8p. I did give up 6, 7, 8 Sanshoku, but this is very concerning. So I don't really want to be throwing pins willy-nilly. You son of a gun. I'm gonna try 4p because they cut 3-4, but or 2-3, but it could also be shot pawn weight. But this feels a little safer than 6p. Also have to note that if they Tadashi, it's no longer safe again to cut. Alright, let's do it. Unfortunately, this gives us a bad weight, but if I can get out of here by cutting these, I'll do it. I know this makes the weight worse, but here I'm probably just looking for K10, honestly. Oh, that's enough. I mean, if we draw back into 1-4S, it's an option. At this point, I'm just looking for any tenpai that I can get without griefing. Maybe I was supposed to keep that 9S, actually. It's unfortunate. Doesn't look like I'm gonna make it. Unless I can get, like... Oh. Duck. 7S? I'm not cutting 6S, unfortunately. Weird hand, but... I think maybe that 9S cut was a mistake as far as going for K10 goes. Huh. What on... Interesting. Okay. I can see it. Maybe I should be able to read... Oh, interesting hand. Huh. Oh... Do I take that? We just go when need to. I think I'll give it one more. Maybe that's too greedy. I would like to see if I can draw something around 5M. And this is only 3 Han. So ideally, I pair up another Yakuhai or find something around the... That's annoying. Okay. Maybe I should have just cut and pay first. Keep the floater, since we don't know if we want Honitsu or not. Now we just have an awkward shape. That would have been so nice last turn. How much to greed? I don't think I'm down, honestly. What the f... Well, now I'm open to trying to get this Honitsu. I would really like to get either 3p or something around 5p to... Alright. I think we can just go for it. Tenpai stand by. Unfortunate Tenpai. For sure, but... 4p... Doesn't even really help us because, well, I guess if we draw 4p and then also draw back into 5p, but or 1p or 2p would also be pretty nice. Champagne upgrade. So there's still options, but it's kind of awkward here. I also don't get to scare anyone with Daisangen because I dropped the Haku already. However, this is Mangan now, so very happy that we were able to get there. Instead of just 3.9, we need to. Unfortunately, 1p is dead if we do draw into that. So ideally we draw, if we don't draw 3p, we draw 2p. If I draw 1p, I have to put it back. There's maybe consideration. I don't even know if I want to swap to anything else at this point, though. It's pretty late. It doesn't seem like there's any reasonable way to do that. That's... I was gonna say, oh, but what's in my discards? I mean, I've seen no tones here, so because everyone's probably scared of me having a pair of some kind. Does that change anything? I don't think so. Maybe they want for K10 or someone else, maybe. Also does not change anything. It's unfortunate it ended up this way. Where we kind of had to take this 10 play, but if everyone folds to me, I think I'm still pretty happy with the 3k payout. Oh, would have been so nice if I could have swapped to 28p Champagne. Again, the option for another 9p. Looks like someone else had the pair. Bummer, but like I said, K10 payout still not bad here. Put ourselves in a decent spot. Hang on. Alrighty. Do I want to opt into potentially redrawing the hand? I don't think so. Let's put this back. I don't want Sufurenda. Hand is pretty decent. Our shapes are a little bit awkward here, but we do have another pair. Hoping we just draw something around 5M Dora. Nice, filled another shape. Am I keeping Dora over Tenpai if I draw into it? That's a good question. I don't think so. And this is just a better shape, but allows us to accept Ernchi success as well. I think I'm willing to, because the shapes are both like not great. I think 6Ps are there's nice 7P. We see all of the 6Ps. Huh. Okay, can try it like this. This is still 3S pair, 3-5-7 shape now, so doesn't really change the shapes at all. I don't want to drop another shape if I can help it. All right, shape improvement, nice. So we're looking for 6S here. And of course we'll take a... unfortunate. I stand by the choice, but... we can also... what else can we do here? Not sure. You went on Azuke, huh? Dropping Sha. Oh boy. Well, I can't really drop that. I think I will try 3S. This sucks, though. 6M is a bridge too far. Honestly, I think I can probably... maybe I should have held that Haku for a safer tile, because I don't think I want to push this. Is everyone other than me is probably in a better spot? Okay. That's fine. Rishi 40 fu. Rishi Nomi 40 fu. Okay. 2 Honba. Pretty fast moving game here. Already in East 4 without a ton of point movement. Nice looking hand. Holy moly. I think I'm keeping this 1M around. Maybe? Am I? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 shapes and 4S floater and potentially 2M draw. So I think probably I cut order here is Haku 1M for us. Obviously it depends what we draw into, but to me that just seems the most efficient. Don't think we can go with Tezuka here. We will happily take the... well, actually, do we want the Hatsupon, actually, is a decent question. Does make our shapes kind of awkward. That's really nice. Now I'm actually not sure. Is this... I don't know if I want to give up my pair here. We have 4 shapes now, 4S and then 1M. 1M's technically, I think... like if we draw exactly 2M here, it's great, but I'm willing to go like sticky Shanten. I don't actually think I want this. Weirdly. M. Not as good as 1M. Especially because we dropped 2 9Ms already. That sucks. I would like to push this though. How do I feel about 1M? Well, we can at least drop 8S back. I feel okay about it. Not, and I think it's like... on 2M? It is a Genbutsu tile. How interested am I in... I think it's worth going for. 4S feels okay because they dropped 3S pretty early, and 2M is also a Genbutsu tile for them. So it can either come out in their discards or someone else who's trying to fold. I think the hand value is worth it here. I don't know that there's that much consideration for looking for something better. Okay, well. 3p. Rat. 3.9? Oh, it's 4k. It's sumo. Hi, Spirit. Good to see you. Are you back from vacation, by the way? 1s. Oh, interesting hand. Already south round. That's so strange. Rats and ladders. What does that mean? Rats and ladders. Holy value. I'm actually gonna drop 2p here. Yakuhai pair really helps the speed of this hand, so I would like to take it if I can. Not completely back, be flying home Tuesday evening. It is shiny. Wow. Alright, well now we can drop it here. We mostly have our shapes now. If anything, I should maybe be thinking about dropping 4M like immediately. Well, now what? This is actually too greedy, I think. I think I'm just supposed to drop both of those back, because it's the worst shape. Like, I don't think we're trading this shape for anything else unless we draw into exactly 3M. So I think it's too much. Yeah, I'm gonna just get rid of it before we get in trouble. Because this one really, really wants to be done with Pinfu, so like... Let's, go and look for that, safe tile. You do lose SSK sometimes by doing that. That is true, but I'm not really interested here, I think. Okay, well here now I'll give it a little room, but I think this is like, it's a path to open though with so much value, you kind of want it. So what happens if you draw 7p here? Oh, the 4M. Okay. Yeah. No, I hear you. I think that's fair. Rip. But what if we have what 4, 5, 6? I guess you're trimming what 7, 8, 7, 8. So I don't know. Bummer. Well, we gotta push this, unfortunately. You're simply not drawing. How do I feel about that? Not great. Could drop 7M. That's pretty bad for acceptance. I can try this way, but this is ugly. It's Suji. Oh, actually, don't... This is kind of ridiculous at this point, honestly. This is such a sad looking hand. I'm gonna be extra sad if I draw a tempo at the very end and then deal it. I don't even know if it's worth it at this point. Ugh, of course. 4S. It's Ginbo, I guess. We don't even get... this is just even... I suppose you're right. That is safe as well. It's fine, we'll just get Hote. Don't worry about it. It's so sad we didn't get that until the very end. Yeah, you're right. It's like I'm not folding it anyway, so I might as well slam. But we get the dealer seat again at least. What a tragedy. Interesting hand. Maybe there's consideration for 1S here. I'm not sure. Yeah. That sucks. I was just thinking like getting another pair of the Yako would be would help this hand. Nice. This hand could definitely use some help. But we do take this. Quite a few pairs here to work with, so that's nice at least. But this is looking just like a Chinomi hand. Huh. Is it 7S or 2P? If I try another pair, I'll go Toy Toy, but... I think from here it makes a little more sense to me to keep open 3P draw or Chi, but... Huh. Okay. Interesting. Maybe now it's better. Maybe there it was better to cut 2P to leave it open, but... I guess I just want the acceptance. 2P keep is fine. You did ask for help. I did ask for help, and I... Is this... I kind of want to con this. Is that freaky? It might be too freaky. I want to do it. Yeah, I was like, I don't think it's good, but it's funny. No, my 7S. Streamer con. Dora? Unfortunately, no. I'm not doing freaky con. It's like, yeah, surely not good, but consider the humor. We almost got... I mean, I'll swap the weight if we draw 3-4S. I mean, I don't even really mind Dora backfire. It was correct at the time. I'm pretty sure. Do you pawn 1P? That is a good question. I don't think so. I think it's just that the 3-4S weight doesn't seem terribly good. Maybe on 3S? Oh, come on. Alright, content. So I think 3S looks decent on this board. We see a lot of 1-2s out. And and Toyman's shown that they're willing to cut it, so I just think the value is worth it. Oh, that I think I'm greedy for the, or not, I'm not greedy enough. I think with a weight upgrade that good, I think this late, I think I'll just take the upgrade. I'm cringe, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's like I don't we did our best, I think. This is 235. Yeah. Hand it over. This is 40? Yeah. Okay. Not the worst thing ever. There's been some really long rounds. Hey, more shinies. Holy moly. Wonder if it's ever, I don't think it's ever 7-9p. Right? There's also like 5, 6, 7 in here somewhere. These shapes are a little, do I have to drop a, I am giving up 5, 6, 7 Sanshoku possibly, but I don't think I don't know. This is a little strange, actually. So I don't draw something, all right, well that helps. I was like, if I don't draw something around, okay, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're good, I guess we just trim here. Yeah, I was gonna say it's a little bit. Well, it's like the awkwardness has is left. Could be an awkward situation where we have a Tenpai with a Shanpon, like Dora 5M should, but. Don't know if we take that or not. But if I draw into 6p... Oh. I was like, do I just go for Tanyao here? I think I don't know. I think I could have, but I'd like to leave open the option to just punch in and get out of here with Mangan, but maybe that's... What the fuck? Am I evil in putting this back because I want to keep both Dota pairs? Or do I cut the 8-out man first? I think it's here first. Oh yeah, I don't mind at all. I don't even really consider it backseating unless you have like a tone about it. You know what I mean? More than welcome to chime in. But this is getting a little spooky now. I expect a Richi pretty soon from someone. I don't think that changes anything. That is true. And we're dealer, so it's like... Do I go Irazuke here if I get a... Huh. Unsure if that's better than... I don't think it's better than Forum. It's better you get Tanya on 3, 4, 5 SSK. 8 and becomes pair. Oh, okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, we take just drop Chu and then go. Yeah. I see what you're saying. Ugh. This is Honitsu. I don't know if I mean, I should still... I think I'm still supposed to push this hand, but... I could have just cut Shin, I suppose, but... I think maybe it was just supposed to be Tanyon. Or just 4M. Yeah, I think maybe at that point it's like, okay, we're not. This is like the two back-to-back saddest hands I've ever seen of like 8 billion value and not getting anything. Yeah. But also hi Irene, good to see you. We just started. Stream has been fun. I mean, it's just been really kind of a bummer seeing all these hands die after being like super wide each on 10s for like 15 turns. Also, this might just be Honitsu. I think I might greed. I'm down. Actually, if I was going to, maybe I should just cut 6M first. But I know I cut. It's probably worth enough. So what? 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 7, 7, 9. And kind of like a loose 1S. That's a bit concerning. Does make me think Pinzu Honitsu maybe? Do they cheat this? I feel like you don't want that either, huh? 5. Do I want the 4-5 actually? And keep open the pawn? Maybe? I think I don't know if because if I achieve 5, 6, 7, I have a 7, 9 shape, which I'm less enthused about. I'm not terribly sure. Alright, well, we're committed now, so. Oh yeah, just give up my only pair also if I cheat with 5, 7. 3P, not interested. That doesn't actually do anything for me. Oh, that does though. Nice. I've got 2 pairs to work with. 9S. Do I want to give up? Huh. I think I'm willing to push Yakuhai here. Ton... I don't know about that. 7M. I don't love that. Rip. I would have dealt in. So you had all the... You did have all the east wins. Gross. Yeah, that sucks, but it's the Larucci. What are you gonna do? Tondora? Interesting hand. You have like a sort of nested Ryankan situation. We have 3, 5, 7, 6, 7 Ryanmen, and then sort of a 9M tacked onto it. We'll see how that turns out. Three 9S out already. We have a 6, 8, 8 shape here. What am I giving up by cutting 9M? Giving up what, 8M? Acceptance? Pretty much. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that gives up like a... That does give up 8. Do I care? I think this is like the worst shape, but maybe that's cope. Giving up 7, 9 shape to keep weaker ones and 3S floater. Maybe it's kind of weighing it versus 3S floater. I'm not sure which is better. I guess I suppose I did also kind of give up. Do I just confirm the Ryaman? Maybe? This feels a little evil. I don't like this. I'm just supposed to take the pair, but... Ugh. Unsure. So we have all these gross shapes over here. I don't know if I'm just supposed to like cut 9p and confirm this as pair, but so we're hoping this becomes a gem of some kind, but it's just kind of gross all around. Is this what they cut? You cut Sha? Could be Manzu. Wanitsu. Huh. Okay, well now I think it's 9p? Pretty unlikely with one I'm early cut. That's fair. Oh, okay, maybe it was just the Richi Pinfu and then they're swapping to Tanya. I could keep this honestly, but 2S Tadashi? 6S? Yeah, Tanya switch. How much do I want to push this? Not a lot. Well, I do think this weight is actually... We've looked into the best weight, so I'll send it. I was like, if they're gonna give us this, then I will not complain. Rest in peace, Ipatsu. I think this is at 4 from 445M. Unless it's some strange red hitting. Yeah, could be. I hope someday I can get to the level where I'm... Nice. Sumo! Sumo-nya, no Uro 3, no! Where is it? Where's my Uro-san? Alright. Yield. Yuchitsumo, nothing. But we're clawing some points back. Could be worse. Doko concealed. Would have been nice to draw into either Tesaranko as well, but... Can't believe it's South 3 already. Oh, we got our Seat Wind. Do I want to palm that? Not particularly. A bit odd. Actually, I could have kept that for 123 Sanshoku, actually. Maybe I should probably just cut 8S. It's a bit of an autopilot discard. $1p. Okay. This is a little funky. We have a 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, and then this could extend with another 1p draw, but not a whole lot else. Maybe this was supposed to have been outside. It's possible. Maybe I didn't get that. I don't know if I gave that enough credence necessarily, but with the 3-4 shape, I don't know. Unfortunate. Nan, that's twice out. Can't tell for sure. All right, 2S Tadashi. I was like, you're looking like you're making improvements to your hand. Shimo is, but otherwise, 6S. I guess it's fine as a floater, but we already cut 8S. It's not great, but a little better than... maybe I should even be... 2S pair cut is interesting. I don't think I should be hanging on to this unless I draw exactly like around it. Sucks. This is my direct competitor. I think it's just Fold City. Do I have any safe tiles? 2p. My hand is not going anywhere, fortunately. Too far from Tenpai. Just have to hope someone else decides it's worth it to push, or... Okay, nice. This is actually like perfect outcome for me. Player who is in second gets bonked, and player in last gave up a stick. So now my 2k for Gyakuten. And we have 2 Dora in hand. I think I'm happy to cut isolated 2 and 8s here, because any Yakuhai pair is really helpful to get this hand over the line. I'm wondering if maybe 6M is actually even better than for an efficiency cut, but I'd get probably not at this stage. Punished. Alright. Can still drop back into it, but okay. Considerations for maybe 1p, but 4p. Okay. Kind of have shapes here. I think maybe do I cut 6M before? Oh, that's weird. On the off chance that we can draw into 2 or 6, maybe, but I don't know if that's might be wrong, honestly. This is pretty awkward. Maybe it was just 9S drop back. Or 3 pairs here. Not ideal. Huh. Okay. Thinking here might be 7-9, so Shanpon? Huh. Okay. I really hope this isn't Ipeiko wait. I don't even... Am I supposed to drop that back? 3S. Can't wait till you draw the last Dora and Kana becomes double Dora. $7M. This is spooky, but I think I kind of have to push this. Seen... 5p. That change anything? I don't think so. Maybe you could trim this back to 7, 8, 9 and... maybe that's too greedy? I don't know. I pray this hand finishes. It's so shiny. Thank you, Noda. I think I'm gonna drop 8 so if I finish the 2-5M weight first. Because I think that's 6.8. Oh, you can't be serious. Well, Tenpai is Tenpai, and this is Genbutsu, luckily. This is exactly what I was hoping not to have to do, but... It's also the only way that I can keep this Dama. I do think there's a decent... Like, I have all of the... I don't think it's very easy to use for anyone else. We see a 7S, we see all 7S's, and I see two of the 9s in my hand. Oh boy. I'll send that. And Totsu on a safe tile. I actually wonder if I was supposed to take uh-oh. Oh. Please. We're on 469 at 4M and then 69S. Yeah. Gyakuten 2 second, it's here. Oh, give me a heart attack. Holy god. Tsumunya. Holy moly. Alright, we're so back. Sorry, Toyman. I must climb over your corpse to get out of Master. Master 1. Oh, nice game. I'd love to see it. Okay. Let's take a look at those like giga expensive hands, because I think this could have been. I think there was more opportunity for it to like Mawashi around on that other hand we had. The second Dora, yeah. I don't think this was like, it's not a particularly efficient game. Where was it? I dealt in to the Mangan. Yeah, this one. Yeah, so you're saying, just like, I think here it also like allows for nicer chi options from, to just go Tanyao here. I don't think I really saw this. I think also thinking about it here, like at this point, if we haven't seen Chin, like decent chance it's either in someone else's hands or just no one's drawn it, so. I don't think I recognize. I think I probably could have spent a little more time here for the pair swaps. And then we have 8M pair and then 5, 6, 7, 4, 5. Which also leaves open 3, 4, 5 Sanshoku here, which is obviously, I think that's the other consideration here. Not only is it like, okay, we have good cheese available to us by dropping the other pair and going for Tanya, we also like we can chi into extra, into 3-6, or 3-6, 7, 3-6. So I think that that helps for sure. And then yeah, I think this is also fair too. Like we could Mawashi around a little bit, maybe delay it for a turn or wait for like we're still pushing for Tenpai if we get it, but we could have waited here. Or like I said, put it off a turn. But bummer that I think this was like, if we could have gotten this hand or the last hand, or not this. Was it this one? Can't recall. What happened here? What was this? Oh yeah. So this one's interesting to me. I know it just wants to speed up the hand. I think I struggle with this where I have a hand like this where it's probably likely to be. Yes, we have pairs in here. What are you doing with it? You cutting? You take this and cut like 1M, and just hope. I mean, I guess the thought is like you still have a fairly high likelihood of drawing a pair around somewhere that you can use. I just don't. I don't like doing this, but I think it's probably just genuinely just like skill issue. It just makes me uneasy going with that pair here. So I'm like, I think I should get over it and just trust the math if that is indeed the case. But yeah, that's, where's the other one? East 4 maybe? What was that? Oh, I'm actually curious about this hand as well. It just wants the immediate pawn. Yeah, I was like, I think this should have been a faster Honitsu here maybe. Just take the pawn, cut it. Would have personally pulled as well if Hatsu's pair is the same value as Riichi on the other hand. Yeah, that's also entirely fair. I think it's mostly just the case of like, oh, I'm scared I don't have like a pair that's not already inside of a sequence, but like we can make do, right? So that'll be something. I'll make a note of this because I know I do this fairly often. I've noticed I do this, like this is a thing that I do. So making note for sure. Honky would always say this one. Yeah, I think this one also. It's just like I think this is pretty clear. We can just take the Sha. Although I mean, I would rather go, you know, take the confirmed Yakuhai, but I think here maybe you just want the speed. In which case, I guess you're taking the pawn and cutting 8M. And then if you do like, okay, we pair up 5M Dora or something, like maybe we can still keep it potentially, but you know, depends on the draws, I suppose. But oh, it just wants the full send, huh? Yeah, this was kind of a, I should have kept DSG options available, at least. I don't think it ended up happening, but we could have, you know. It's like we're probably doing this anyway, so let's just, yeah, I think 7M was especially correct. With like, okay, yeah, we can still, maybe we draw into 4M or whatever, but still. All right, what was this? Yeah, well here, this one was just like whatever. I guess this is kind of a playstyle preference. I guess the weight is already bad, so for 6-8p. So it's not, it's, you know, we're going back a bit. But it's probably worth it at this point, just for value, so. I can see it. It's close, either way. Yeah, just wants the fold here, huh? 3S unthinkable. Yeah. Might as well on Ipatsu turn. Like if we decided we're gonna fold, just be good and do it the right way, you know? I think that's fair. Anything else? What happened here? What did I do to this poor hand? Oh, right. I think maybe prematurely cut. Just was maybe a bit far for the Honitsu. Yeah, I could have seen this just being a normal. I don't know. Actually, this is from here. I don't know if this is a preference thing or if it's just straight up like too many non-shapes. Usually it's like the rules 10 tiles for Honitsu that I generally. This is 9, but the 1p, I felt like the 1p was fake anyway. I think what I should have done, if I was going to do this, why did I cut south? Good question. Yeah, this should have been 1p, I think, if I was going to try and keep Honitsu. Yeah, I think if I was gonna leave the option open, it's like, it's a little, like if we draw, okay, let's say we draw like 9S, or we draw like one more shape into this, then I think it's, or, you know, pair of wins, I think it's fine. So I think here, if we want to keep it open, we go 1p. And then we ended up going Kuniso anyway after this, didn't we? Yeah, so yeah, this should have just been 1p from the get-go. Like if I'm gonna force it, then yeah, it was a little too slow, and I think partially because yeah, fair enough. I think efficiency, I think this is like from turn 1. I'll have to think about this. But yeah, I think definitely here, if we want to keep it open, it's 1p for sure. I think that makes a lot more sense. Also, why there's no reason to cut Nan before Ton either. I don't know. Strange decision. Yeah, probably. So many S ratings. Yeah, I mean, I honestly don't. I put way more. emphasis on poor ratings than good ones, because that means something went something generally was looking a little funky. Although I know a lot of these are like full decisions I can improve on. And we did. All right, was there anything else that was weird? Oh yeah, I'm curious about the 9M here. If there's any 9S. Oh yeah, for 789 Essential. Yeah, I think I mentioned this later on in the hand, but yeah, I don't think I saw it quite at this point, or I wasn't really playing around at that point. I agree with this. Consider using Mortal. Yeah, I've been meaning to do that. Is Mortal the free one? Yeah, well, I honestly I honestly think that I'm still at a point where I'm still making pretty basic like efficiency and shape mistakes. So I'm mostly just doing this as a for those, but I suppose you're right. Coach or Mortal are both free. All right, I will I mean it's been on my list to do for a while, so I'll follow in your footsteps. Pon Go Tanya. Interesting. Subscribe to Naga for all of chat. I don't know. Do y'all want the snake? Hi Lilia, good to see you. Start to use Big Coach because of Jerry. I have no idea. Yeah, I think I could have kept this. It just wants let's cut. I mean, there's consideration for both. I think I just felt like my shapes were not good enough to keep a random Dora, because if I do, I'm either cutting like obviously 6S is not amazing next to like, you know, any blocks around or any shapes tiles floating around an Anko are not super efficient generally, but a question, if you cut Dora and Shimo pawns, what are you doing? Folding? Probably. I don't see a good reason to do it. So you're saying you want to keep it in that instance? Cry? Yeah, but I don't think holding it. I don't know. What do you think? I'm curious, because my thought was like, we have like, this shape is obviously good, right? And we have some okay shapes. So maybe in that sense we're saying, okay, we can just cut a bad shape anyway and then like gamble a bit on Dora, but this 2S is kind of dead anyway. Twice out. Yeah, that's fair. I don't really want to push Dora into Shimo. Yeah, this also looks like it could be some sort of like, because we saw Shaw pair cut from hand, right? Which doesn't necessarily, I mean, which I think to me a little bit signals Tanya, but doesn't necessarily rule out Honitsu or you know, Dora C1 pair. I'd hold that Dora the whole game because I'm a greedy goblin. Biggest problem a lot of people have is they care about winning the hand too much. I think I'm kind of the opposite. I think I tend to be a safety freak. I'm like, I want to stay OSHA compliant and maybe don't push as much as I should. How about this? We feed Shimo and have Toyman deal in. If you get stuck with it, it's not an issue. Yeah, so I hear what you're saying. So it's like, okay, like we get stuck with it, we get stuck with it. But keeping this out as like, keeping it away from someone else is perhaps more important. Yeah, especially over a pretty stinky shape. Yeah. I hear you. Dora Tonki always works. Yeah, I think I never end up in that situation because I almost never hold Dora like that very long, which I don't know if that's necessarily, I don't think that's necessarily a good thing. Yeah. No, that makes sense. I understand the logic here. Other than that, what else? What happened here? 6. It just wants you to throw it back, huh? I mean, there are kind of just no good outs here, really. If we had good value, I'd probably get rid of it. Yeah. I could see. Well, I don't know. I think my thinking was the 1-1-3 shape is bad, so we want to, and the 8S Onko can stand by itself, but we already saw like 2S. Oh, 2S is 3 out now. I think that was, yeah, that's the problem. So if I was gonna do anything here, I think 3S cut makes the most sense to me, but is there a button in the game that you can press to tell yourself to review it later? I just write it down. This is the way the Yusong does it, you know, just have a document or like a piece of paper or whatever you use and just go like, hey, like South 2, turn 8, you know, 1S disco or whatever, 6S cut, you know. Yeah. Or yeah, what is it? South 2, repeat 1, whatever. Yeah. Although I've been slacking on that, so usually should just review the whole game anyway. That's also fair. All right, I think that was the last thing here that I was super wanted to look at. So let's hop into another one. Do want to get some more games in. And I think we're finally back to parity now, right? Or basically, yeah. Okay, that's something. Progress is progress. Oh, you know what? Wait, actually, no, stop. I'm gonna get some water. Give me a minute. You're back. All right, I'm back. Hang on, let me catch up on what y'all are yapping about. Chat is my notepad. No, I mean, I genuinely think I've been really bad. I'm actually, well, let me do that right now while I remember. I have it pinned to my browser, my Gigantamax Google document that is 300. Actually, no, that's not fair. This is it's on like a minimized. It's like a half size screen, so it does not give a fair page count. But I usually also try to take a screenshot and be like, add a little note under it. Unfortunately, I have found out that I can't export this. the screenshots like don't sell. It has to stay in Google Docs for the rest of time, which sucks. Or until I make a new one. But all right, what is all right, it is July 12th. Game 2. The problem I have with, I guess I can just make my OBS not take up my entire screen. That might help me. Or I can pop out. Oh wait, I can pop out the chat. Right. If I do it like this. Wait, that doesn't work. How do I keep OBS? How do I pop out stream chat as a separate window? Is there a button for this? Any nowheres? I don't want it to connect it because I want to minimize OBS, but I don't, and keep the chat popped out. Surely there's a way to do this, and I'm just streamer illiterate as usual. All right, whatever. I'm just gonna throw it back in OBS and make OBS like half my screen, and then. Ugh. I'm constantly complaining about wanting a third monitor, and I might actually. I have one in the basement. I might try and get that set up. I don't agree with 2S cut from Mortal though. 2S? Oh. It's really okay. All right, let me catch up real quick. I want to catch up on chat before I start the game. I don't even review anymore because I review during the game. Yeah, that's fair. You have to talk like Ichihime. I already kind of the game playing as Ichihime plus being around Monica Ray has infused Ichihime speak into my vocabulary. It's extremely unfortunate. If you have money, grab an ultra wild. I unfortunately do not have money. You should send me one. Second vertically. Yeah, so I have a pretty standard like because these are monitors that I yoinked from an old job when they moved offices, and I have another one in the basement. So what I want to do ideally is have 2 verticals and then one in the middle, which is like the closest I can get to approximate an ultra wide without having to spend any additional money at the moment. Alrighty, 8p Dora. Interesting hand. Is this too greedy to... I want to keep open possible Honitsu here, but it's a little far. Like, if I can pair this up, but... I think this might be a little too evil. I think we'll just see what we were given. Would ideally really like an actual Ayako high pair. Okay, I'm gonna make chat. Why can't I make chat bigger? Who's done this to me? Tone. My tone wants out. Let's put it back. Hang on. Why is it so small? This is not helping me. I put this window down here. Extend this. Will it give me more space for chat? Yes. Awesome. It's UM. Interesting. Okay. It's 3 pairs. We can always trim 9M, I suppose, but let's see what we draw into. Not what I was hoping to see. Wonder if it's 5M. I don't think so. I have a lot of floaters here. And in bad shape. I don't love where this hand is right now. In regards to Lilias, what would you do? Okay, I missed the what would you do? I do think this is 1-2-2 shape I'm supposed to keep. Huh. Well, that's kind of just Dora floater, I guess, but can't really use it. Well, we cut 9p already, so only real way to use it is if we draw into another one. This hand is pretty grungy. I'll leave it open. Oh, well, that's actually... We're 6 blocked. I guess I'll cut the... Oh, what am I doing? I should have just cut 7S. I don't know why I did that. Well. Alright, it's fine. We were gonna fold this anyway. Let's just go with a guaranteed safe tile. Oh, I'm regarding Fiona's comment. I've read SMS. I just hang on. I zoned out. Hang on, I need to pay a little more attention. Hang on. We saw one M come out, okay. Honestly, I could stand to reread SMS. I could stand to reread a lot of stuff, honestly. I think that's something I should do soon. It's just okay, nice. 2 more safe tiles to work with. I suppose we still had 9M, but now we have a guaranteed safe tile. $3P, so you're pushing, okay. $2P, Suji. Okay, looks like Shima's also folding, likely. Alright. Ideally, I don't want to give anyone else a chance to, like, cheer palm. This gives up. Trying to think about what's safe to everybody without griefing myself. Creepy, I suppose. I don't want to give someone a cheat for K10, ideally, but I might not have a great choice. Alright, cool. 1 for us, sure. Oh, I don't mind. I just like wasn't caught up. I welcome discussion of all mahjong related questions. It's mostly because I was futzing around with the with the chat window and all of that nonsense. All right, we're dealer C at 1M. Dora is a pretty nice looking hand here. Hopefully we can get over the line. We have all of our blocks here, so pretty nice. 3/4 M 468 Rankan. 2/3 M 688 shape floater 5S and shot pair. So we're basically good to go. I think I'm supposed to cut 5S floater here. I could have dropped that back, maybe, but it's 5 blocks, right? Yeah, okay, fair enough. Huh, okay, 2, 3, 4. The Suki cuts. I'd rather cut the 6/8 shape because this one needs more help. So we have 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 2, 3, 6, 8, 8. I think I'm supposed to put that back. Maybe that was. Right, don't wanna drop. Interesting. I don't really know. Maybe I was supposed to keep 2P. Can't really use that. 6S. I do want to keep this 2M for Doro acceptance if I can possibly help it. All right. Well, now we're sad about that 6. Yeah, it also could have just been 8P. Was correct at that time as well. Rip. Pinfu, Tsumo, Wondora. Oh, whoa, that's SSK as well. Rip. Alright. Long gun. Bummer. And of course, I got kicked in the teeth because I was dealer. Unfortunate. Another pretty good hand though. Basically have all the shapes. We trim Yakuhai and hope to draw something around Akafai them. I guess do I just take this and drop Aka? Seems a little... Could cut 2-4S as well, but... I'll greed a little. I think I have the opportunity. I mean, there's no... Doesn't look like a 2-3-4 Senshoku situation. We want to use the 5, so... But if I do draw like 4S, I'll probably... this is greedy, but... Maybe this is too much greed. I could just kick the 2-Han and run. I'm usually pretty efficiency pilled, but oh, alright. Well, now it's kind of unlikely we're gonna get a chance to use it, but like if I can take Tenpai, I will take Tenpai. I could also pull an 8M but that seems I can't really. Do I drop the pair here? I think so. Because I want to be able to pull Shun for the extra Han. Wait, so if I do that, maybe, but if I do that, then I don't. I was gonna say if I do that, then I. But it's like I don't know if I want to give up the better shape. All right, whatever. It worked out. On a good weight as well. I could be evil. Kind of want to be. I want the foo. And we're Tenpai. Yeah, we weren't Tenpai last time. On that 8M con. Pretty sure. Or maybe I was, but... Oh yeah, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Yeah. I did not see if this 2S was Tadashi or not. Let's keep an eye out now. Huh. 3M looks a little safer. Not by a lot. Oh, you went in on the action. Okay. Oh, bump off. Rat behavior. Do you ever do that? Is that like as dealer? I feel like sad. Great shapes here though. Wow, all right. Cool. Don't mind if I do. Well, I was just saying how I'm not good about doing this, so let's go for it here. But this does give up. I was gonna say it gives up SSK chances though. I guess this is greedy as well. I want to keep Dona, but fine. I was just thinking maybe this is just a Richi hand because it keeps for maybe SSK chances, but I mean we'll take a fast Tenpai given the circumstances, I suppose. Bummer. Would have actually had 2-3-4 Senshoku. Potentially. Yeah, I think that was a situation I could have considered not taking the pawn. How do you discard tiles without clicking on them? On PC, there's a right click to... Wow. Wow. Alright. Mandate. I mean, that's helpful for us, but like, jeez. This is kind of grungy. Like, who died and made you king? This is not okay. Wait, you can... There's a setting for PC. You can right click to... Oh, nice hand. It's for Tsumogiri and for declining like any other actions, Shipponkan, the usual suspects. Oh, how nice for you. Maybe 123 SSK here, possibly. It's pretty far though. Seems unlikely. No, don't worry. I'm thinking the same thing. I'm just I have time to be tilted after the game. I don't have time to be tilted during the game. This also looks quite fast, given the discards. Am I giving up 1, 2, 3 Senshoku? Probably. Maybe I can keep it the ideal alive, but I don't really want to feed dealer if I can help it. Fortunate. 9M. So you had 6, 7 ramen, cheat 5, and dropped to 9M. Huh. Okay. That's interesting. Well, I guess we'll just 4P Terashi. Okay. I'm scared. Okay. Excellent fill. I think I... Oh, that is 5 blocks, huh? I don't want to drop 3M though. Alright, I'll do it this way. I'm afraid that they have shapes around the Doro, but I don't like this choice. Maybe I'm just supposed to send it. Probably just supposed to send it. Excellent Phil makes his return. Yeah, I'll make it a 1M. Oh, this is... I don't want to drop 3M. Don't make me do it. Oh. Oh. Alright, well, the decision has been made for us. Yuck. 3M is Genbu, but I don't trust it not still dealing in, because you've shown that... Okay, 2P. 2P is not safe, right? I'm just gonna go triple south here, I think. Direct competitor, and I don't want to deal into dealer either, so I think we just try and skedaddle. 1S also looks pretty safe. Actually, maybe I should just go 1S, 1S. It's not safe to you necessarily, but let's do one more. If anything else that's safer? Ugh, not really. I think 7P also, or 7S rather, looks safe to both players. 2P now, safe to both players. Actually, I just looked at my hand. There's like a Tenpai here. Actually, I was like, but I don't know if I'm... Alright. Rishi Tsumonomi. That's not good. Considerations for pushing this, but like... Yeah, I think there's a chance for... Hang on. Haku... Alright, this is Storta Indicator. Good shapes. Nice draw. Alright, so we have 4, 5 Gunmen, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9 on Rankan, and then like 3 floaters here. Yeah, I think it was. I think 6 time was Suji, but I would have rather cut like guaranteed safe tiles. But I was like I was trying to wash you around while still cutting pretty safe tiles. But I suppose I could have I maybe had a chance to find something a little bit more aggressive. But all right, Ishanten now. Ideally, we get our fill around in the 579p Ryankan. Alright, that also works. I can just cut the 79p shape now and take a better 10 pi. Guaranteed now. Okay. Kanzen? Or is it? Oh yeah, it is. Okay. Oh, you rat. You rat. Do I push this? Their dealer though might be. I think I'm down to send this. I think my weight is good. But this is pretty spooky. The problem is, it's like, yeah, obviously it's terrible if I deal in, but also it sucks if they win off of anyone else and they get a dealer wrench down. I think I want to take an opportunity to try and cut them off here. Oh boy. Oh, that's like worst case scenario, or almost worst. Oh my god. That sucks. The sound is messing up again like it did last night. Not you, the game? That's you know, okay. That's good to know, because last time it was on Richie City, so this means that maybe there's something with the game audio capture. Hey Rox, good to see you. Alright, well, apologies for game sound. I will look into that. I think my... Oh, hang on. Let me think. It's probably just Shin. Great hand. Wondering how long I want to keep these Yakuhai. Probably not terribly long. And again, it just started. Strange. One, two, three. Kind of got our shapes here. All right. Really? 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 Yeah. I don't really know what they're going for. Doesn't seem to be. Well, it could be Honitsu, I suppose. It's kind of hard to tell when you have to. Let's see. Isn't that already guaranteed? Like Hanemon? Seat wind. Dota 3 is plus prevalent wind. It's 5. Yeah. I have to pay attention. Crunchy. No. That sucks. Well, apologies for that. I will have to take a look and see. I think it might be because I'm using application audio. Oh. Is it 8M? That doesn't feel right to me, but Is it 3Ms? I don't really know what to do here. It's a lot of pairs, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is G2. I don't think this makes any sense to go G2. They cut. I saw that was Haku from hand. Oh, god damn it. I don't. Ugh. I don't think that was the right thing to do, but I do feel like I want to push this if I possibly can. 7S. Seems a little unlikely. 9S. The Haku cut from hand, though, makes me think some sort of... Okay, we did find the best Richi, so I think I gotta try. Alright, I'll see if, like, while this is going on, if I can figure out what the deal is with the audio. I don't know if I'll be able to do it in the middle of the game, though. But hey, maybe I will deal in. Yeah. It would have been sad, but I was like, I'll take my tenpai. I don't even... How many... I can't even remember how many Han RPK is because I never see it. It's a problem. Alright. No. Uh-oh. Whoa. Where's there? 3M. Okay. I thought I dealt into Haite or something. Or Hote, I suppose. For someone else. Alright, well, it's our dealer now. Hopefully we can make something happen here. 6S Dora. Can accept. Interesting hand. Could be Itsu, potentially. But we have 2 pairs inside of it, so 5, 6, 7, 7, 8. Also don't really want to cut 7S if I can help it, because I want to accept 6S Dora. Interesting hand. 7, 9. Am I willing to drop 1M from this? I think it's the most efficient thing to do, but maybe I just want the efficiency. I don't love that. I think there's an option to maybe drop 9S, but I guess this is also kind of 6 blocked, so maybe I just want to cut both. Alright. Shape improvement. Yeah, I think maybe I'm just supposed to drop 9S back. Keep 1M for Itsu potentially. Okay, nice. Let's just... I'm gonna cut 9S first just in case I draw 6S Dora. In which case we can cut another Ryanmen somewhere. Probably 4-5p. Okay. This still allows us to accept 6S, so we can drop the 7S now. We'll just shift this shape upward. Could have considered cheating that just for a normal tenpai, but this is... Oh, I still want to just run a Richi back here. Good weight as well. 6M, Takame's side more expensive, confirms this for Tanya, but 9M probably a little more likely to come out. Twice cut here. But we'll take either at this point. You know, I should have taken time yesterday to look up Crunchy Audio Application Audio Capture OBS. I'm gonna look into do some research on this. Audio Using a headset plugged into the Razer USB sound card. Check all your hardware. This doesn't seem super useful for me. Mismatched sample rates between Windows and OBS. Okay. Nice. We sumoed on the Takame side, so that's Richi, Tanyao, Tsumo, Pifu, and we got a Noda as well. Not so. Dealer Mangan. Very nice. Okay, I will check my sampling rates after this. We're back in it. Huge. Whoa. Hello. Alright. Well. What is this shape? 5, 6, 7, 7, 7, 8? Or nested 7, maybe 5, 6. Also, quite a few. It was 2 pairs and an anko here. That's nice. Okay. Seems fine. I mean, ideally we use all the Doro that we have, but I mean, if we get Tenpai and have to reach on a 6-9p weight, I will take it, but it would be nice. Or yeah, do like 5-6-7p and then 7-7p, 3p. Don't. That's a way to use it. I guess it was 6-7-8-7-7 and 3-5 shape, but this might, maybe it's supposed to be 8p here. I'm actually not sure, but don't know. All right, 7M. I mean, we gotta. I think we have to slam. That's unfortunate, but too much value not to take this. Also, not the worst. Not the worst kanchan of all time. Unfortunate if we get. I think the only worst case scenario is Toyman Chase with a better weight. I don't know that anyone else has a great reason to fight me. Which might actually be a reason not to send this, to be honest. Maybe we Dama and wait for a better weight, and if we Sumo, then so be it. I'm not 1000% sure. This is an interesting one. I'd love to get some thoughts from y'all, actually. It's like, this shape is pretty good, right? We have 7p, so maybe we just... Is there any consideration for... Oh, awesome. This is just Richidora 2, though. I guess we gave up our... It's like, it's enough for me to want to send it, but I'm not... Specifically because of Dealer Seed, but... I don't know if that was even the right move. Whoa. Nice high pie again. Hakudora. And we kind of have most of our blocks here. Just want to draw around them and improve. 7, 8, 9 Sanshoku potential. That's awesome. I think I'm a little... I don't want to be too greedy since I want to keep the dealer enchants going. I don't know if maybe I'm just supposed to cut one of the 4P4S floaters. I think that's like... Huh. Okay. It's like we're probably going to cut them anyway, so... Also, how much do I believe in this penchant is another question. Like, I could... this is like the break point where it's like maybe I could consider cutting it and keeping the 4P and 4S floaters. But now I kind of locked it in by doing that. By cutting 4S, so... I don't love it. Okay, that's a better shape. That's nice. Don't have to deal with that. Considerations for cutting 9p first? I don't think so. So we can 6p still does slot into this shape. No, I don't think so. Unfortunately, it would be nice to fill this shape, but no guarantee we actually get the Hatsu, so I don't want to Odazuki this. Perhaps terminal SSK really is an illusion. I think it was kind of real there, but it's like I don't really want it. Ideally, you want to be doing it when you have like 7-8 shapes. 2-3-3, yeah, that's better than this 2S stuck to the 1S Anko. I don't think I'll take the... Oh, oh my... I hate you. I hate you, Kabe. Well, I got kicked in the teeth again, and now I'm in an annoying bad third position. I was in a pretty good spot, too. That sucks. Alright. 4p, Dora. Kind of a funky... Oh, not awesome fill there. We go to this here. We have this like 5, 6, and like 6, 7, 8, 9 extended shape. Another great fill. Do I care about this 3M? I think I just want the floating tile. We're probably... Well, I could have kept it for a pair, potentially. Okay. Sure. This is a little funky. We could end up maybe dropping this 5S in some strange future where 6S is our pair, but I have to consider that after drawing Dora here. Also have to note that this is like the sun like most obvious Sozu Honitsu of all time. Okay, that's awesome. I think we just confirm our pair here like this. Yeah. Seems good. Fortunately, looks like we're gonna have to cut some sort of Sozu if we want Tenpai, but I would like to play for first here, and this is kind of our last... I don't want to give up on one of our last two hands. Yeah. And I think this feels like the safest way to do it. Unfortunately, we couldn't get a better weight, but I think especially after drawing Aka 5, the value's enough to send it. This is Rishi Pinfu Dora 2. And they gave us an extra Dora off that as well. So it's Rishi Pinfu Dora 3. I mean, I think it's fair enough from their position to go for. Like, they're Giga last, so they have to take as much value as they possibly can. Sucks though. Ooh, okay, 5S. Spooky. So it looks like got 3 people on the hunt here now. They want to cut us off. Kami wants to cut us off at the pass to keep us from making our way there. Oh, it's all right. Everyone's fighting. We're all in here. It's a brawl. Oh, yikes! Come on. This is very scary. 4p Dora. All right. Well, we get out of here without dealing in, at the very least. Just have to see what else happens here now. Looks like Kami's given up. Okay. That sucks. You called Ricci on 7S into 2 people pushing. Well, this is good for me actually. We get to run it back. We get another chance to win a hand. This hand is not as exciting. What's my Gakuten? 7. It's gonna have to try and build some value here. That's a nice draw to do it though. We kind of have to keep this close. If we oh. Okay. 1M? 1MT. Would I rather just take a faster Tenpai and try it South 3? Not quite yet. Oh, okay. Now, do I drop a pair or a worse shape? That's a great question. I think I dropped the pair. It's just a lot of upgrades to both shapes here. And I don't have a ton of worries about dropping to 4th. I mean, obviously, I could just say confirmed. Try and just confirm the 2nd here, but I want to try and push this if I can. 2M, I don't think that's really helping us. $5M. Tsumugiri. This just looks like a fast, like, Yakuhai hand to me. 7M. Uninterested. Okay, maybe Itsu? Could have been Overflow 5. I could also be like Junchan or Chanta. Can't like guarantee that this isn't some Giganta hand. Also 9S is not great if this is Junchan, but Junchan Chanta, but doesn't look like a Honitsu unless these are both over. These are both Tsumogiri, so rip. It's getting a little late now. If I do get the pay pawn for Tenpai cutting 5S, I might take it. This is also not terribly safe to dealer, but 6, 7, 8 cutting 6S. Well, that makes just gonna say that makes 5S Dora pretty scary to drop because they could have like what confirms their hand value? Anka with a Tonki or what? I don't know. They could be Atazuke maybe? I don't really know. I don't know if 3S cut is actually correct, actually. Maybe I'm just supposed to... Yeah, but I don't think I can cut Dora at this point. 2P. I don't love this. Maybe I was just supposed to take the... I mean, it could have been a 2-Han hand as well, to be honest. If I had gotten the other... I mean, I did find plenty of pairs elsewhere. 3M. I don't love... it's... It's Genbutsu. I don't even know. You're going for... Pinzu? Yeah. So you don't really want Monzi? What do you want? Yeah, maybe. Well, if it is Itsu, that's a Tonki weight, which I don't think makes a ton of sense. Well, my greed has cost me. These are all maybe they're. I can't tell if they're just folding here. Maybe I was just supposed to take the guaranteed hand when I did and run it back south 3 or south 4 rather. Whoa. I don't have Tenpai, so 2P. That, yeah. I was like, I can't cut Dora into this after 6S Tadashi. They did just, it was Tanki weight. That's, this is also still pretty fine. Same situation basically, just a little bit further away. And this is a better hand for sure. Okay, hello. Tondora. Alright. It's not bad. Question here. 2M versus 4S. Or cutting 8-9. I'm kind of evil. I think I might cut the penchant here with 2 good floaters and potentially extending this shape. Can't say it's terribly efficient necessarily, but I'd like to increase my chances of having a good weight at the end of all of this. 8M, pawn cutting 6. It's probably 6, 8, 8. All right. Now we can cut. Do we cut 3P or 2M? Not quite sure, honestly, which one's more efficient here. Probably 3P is better to keep now that I'm thinking about it, because it accepts more on either side. 2M doesn't really accept. I mean, it does technically accept 1M, but we're not happy about it. All right. Ishan 10 here. Would ideally like to draw into our Ryankan first. Oh, that's funny. This is looking very Tanyao. Could also have. They dropped the Dora as well, so they're not interested. They're just looking for pure efficiency. And we just drew into an upgrade, but I think I'm gonna try 8S. I don't think it's great, but wow, we got there. All right, let's slam. I was like, this makes this shape way harder to fill, but we just drew the exact tile that we needed. Hopefully we didn't burn all of our flow on that. Also sucks the weights are out, but 9P is a great Genbu tile to work with. That it's Genbutsu to the Richi, so. Oh, that's game. Probably, I have to assume. Unless it's like Richi no Mi. Oh my. This has been really testing my patience, and this hand sucks. Yuck. Not really one to fight with here. Unless Chitoy? I don't think so, but there's a world. It's looking a little far from outside. I mean, we could, but I think a normal Richi hand is probably fine. Don't know. It is sad having 2 terminal pairs though. So maybe outside was more of a consideration. That's 4 pairs. Maybe I should have kept that as a weight, honestly. Problem is I really want Dora here. Or some Aka something. And you just want Dealer Renshan. Tone. Are we just going for Chitoy? I don't know. I mean, I can hedge, I suppose. Don't have to be committal quite yet. 2S Tadashi. The longer the 6M, the longer I hold the 6M, I think it should probably just go Chitoy at this point. Like, I don't see very many improvements here. All right. to be honest. So now we were just hoping to snag a good weight and hopefully a Dora would be nice. Oh, I should just 2S is already twice out. But I was thinking, welp. I don't want to be third to the party here. I think I'm probably just accepting my fate. Like, you want to push too because everyone else wants to push except for me. Like, unless, oh my god, I got so punished for not cutting that 2S after I was seeing it was basically dead. It sucks. And there's my Hatsu as well. Yeah, if I'd stuck with Chitoi, I would have been much happier here. Or like committed to it earlier. I think I should have seen that it was the best thing to do. I'm gonna cut 9S first. It gives up my... I mean, this is safe, but I'm like... Nah, I could have washed it a little longer. I think that probably shoots it down, but I'm gonna keep drawing tiles that I can't really cut, so... Dora-chan, warine. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Q! What, you don't believe? Oh, alright, well. Can't cut Pinzu anymore. Gross. If anything? For us. And then I suppose 1S after that. This is, unfortunately, lame as hell. Oh my... I'm just mad on, like, you won the hand off this. Like, you just had mandate the whole game. That's mahjong true. I'm just bummed. Like, I feel like this was... I got robbed of at least second here. And probably, I think this could have been first if I'd won any of the hands that I was senpai for. But, yeah, so it goes. I'm not, like, seething or anything, but frustrating to not be able to snag a second there. Okay, I'm gonna go take a look at my audio second settings. Sorry to hold up the stream, but... Ew, what did I do to my hands this game? That's not great. I have played like 6 hours of mahjong today. It might be wearing on me. Let's not beat around the bush too much. Okay, I'm gonna mess with my sound settings real quick. Just to see if I can fix this. Mahjong fatigue. Well, I wanted to play more today, which is weird. You'd think it would be the opposite. More sound settings. Right click your default playback device. Select properties. I'm narrating this as if you can see anything. Sample rate. Yeah. Open OBS. Settings, audio. Sample rate. Nope, they're the same. 48 hertz, 48k hertz. What my output device is. Does that matter? Who knows? All right, well, I'll check. I'll try other fixes. Has it been weird since then? The game audio? Because I have application audio, which is like the beta thing. So maybe I should. Is there a better source to be using, perhaps? Audio input capture. Or is it output? I guess that's output from the game. Audio output capture. Oh, that pulls from my... I don't think I want this, actually. All right, whatever. I will do some poking around later. I don't know that I want to subject all of you to me futzing around in the settings too much. All right, let's see what the hell happened. Might be port. Okay, what happened here? What was this? Okay. I think I agree with this. This is, I think, what we came up with later, right? Like, just cut the penchant and keep good floaters. Also, that this is like there's still like 1, 2, 3 Senchoku questions here or potential. So I think I like this. I think I was a little too. I think it's just knowing when, because I've had issues before where I give up. Going back in Shanten, either too late in the hand or sort of unknowingly. So I think here where it's like you're making an active choice to say, okay, I don't want this. It's turn 3. I want to cut my penchant and draw and hope to draw around better floaters. I think that's fine. And then yeah, I think this was also correct. I think I was kind of folding to air. Like we just want to just confirm the pair and get out of there. What else? Yeah, now it's too late. Now it's too late. Still wants 3M, which I think is fair. So yeah, just pour all around. Like if you don't want it, get rid of it. Pick one. I think this was also probably fine. Like we just want to try here. As this is in response to the Riichi, yeah, like I think this is a hand worth at least like Mowaxiing. And then what was this? Wants 1S. Yeah, and then again, like I think we can probably get away with this and still try and keep our find a pair somewhere else. Keep it on. Yeah, like we can try, right? I think that's all pretty fair. What was? Oh yeah, I mean this should have probably just been Chitoy from the get go, but this is not. I don't even really need to. I don't think I need to bother looking at this too much. It's going to be super inefficient either way. I do think I should have committed to it earlier maybe, but other than that, not much else to say. I think I could have just trimmed around here, honestly. It still wants to play this normally to me, which is a little... I don't know, was this... I will consult. I'll consult the powers that be on whether this is too early of a Chitoy hedge. But other than that, I think this probably tanked the score. Not that I care too much about the score, but do I want to do one more? Decisions. Oh, that was 4. Unless I miscounted. It was 1S, 4S, 9S, and then just drew into 7M pair. Unless I'm trolling. Just make sure. Here. Yeah. No, that's fair. It's like it's not in the hand yet. I do that sometimes. But here I'm like maybe it's even like I don't know. 6M might be a little early, but I don't know. It looks pretty doomed either way. But yeah, no, this game was just a bit unfortunate. Kami had mandate and weren't able to get all of our hands together. What time is it? It's almost 1. What time do I need to be up tomorrow? We have tournament as well. I feel fine now, but will I feel fine tomorrow? Questions abound. Honestly, I'm gonna see. All right, fine. I'll do one more. I'll do uno más. I'm feeling good, so try to take these moments when I can get them, and I'm a little more yappy. Because I could tell yesterday, like there's sometimes I don't know how else to describe it, other than like sometimes when I hop on stream, oh, I didn't take any notes, huh? Oh, it's freaking out. It does not. It's not like when I'm scrolling. All right, 2P Dora, we are dealer. This hand is okay. Got some decent shapes going on. Sometimes when I'll start a stream and I like after maybe half an hour, I just start kind of feeling hollow is like the best word that I can use to describe it. Like I feel very like I guess dissociated is maybe the best word, where I feel like I'm watching myself stream, which is a little Black Mirror-y, but it's the best way I can think of to describe it. And then it's like I can kind of tell like, oh, I don't I don't know if this is gonna go super well in terms of being locked in. Nice draw. Do I want to lock the pair? I think I do. Yeah, I think I do. 2 8Ps out, so. I'm seeing this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish, and then we have options to draw in other places, but yeah, it could be 9S. Maybe that's more correct. Tom. I'm gonna gamble on this, not particularly. Okay, you've had some interesting discards. Yeah, I suppose 7P cut also gives up 6S draws and 5P or 6P and 5P, so maybe we want to give it a little more benefit of the doubt. Well, the option has come back again. It's not as good. Well, it's probably still about the same. I don't know that 7P. I guess it could have been 9P now instead, which would have been better, but oh, there it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Guess we can trim our Yunman? Or is this, are we 6 blocked? Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are 6 blocked. I'm gonna cut the 6, 9 or yeah, but maybe I'm supposed to be. Yeah, the AP is dead, so. Of course. I think I'm actually. Is it evil to like walk it back? I think it is kind of evil. Well, 9. I was like I could draw into it, but like. That was kind of grungy. Well, I don't think I'm in a great spot to contest this now, so. Bungled it, unfortunately. Do I have good folds even? Can try 9P, 9P. Rip. Alright, well. Maybe we... Jeez. Yeah. I think this is not great all around. And we get an extra 2k off the top for dealership. Not ideal. 7S. Dora. Alright, interesting shapes here. It's like 1, 2-ish. A lot of strange shapes here. Not really sure how to gauge this. I suppose this is kind of 2 shapes. Unless we draw into around the 5S, in which case It's either like 2-3-3 and or like 2-3 plus 3-5. How do I feel about... Okay. Well, now we're keeping both of those. So what are we trimming here? Do I want to give up 8p? Maybe? I don't know if I'm supposed to just lop off the 1M from this Yunmen and try and move it toward a... Huh. Okay. Now I think I do that. This is 3 pairs though, which I'm not fond of. Okay. $7M? Ugh. Well, this is simply more reason to hit the books. Honestly, I don't even know if it's supposed to be 7M there. That would have been nice to have. 5-6. I don't want that. That's nice. Suppose maybe it's 6p. We have this Yonrenke shape. Just hope to draw around that instead. I don't know if this is correct.
Pong.
Alright, I'll slam that. You don't look very, this looks like Tanyo that's masquerading as, or maybe Toy Toy masquerading as a Honitsu, because you cut some Yokai early, but maybe you paired them up, maybe I'm trolling. But I think I'm definitely still supposed to slam here. Could be a lot of things, honestly. But I don't think I should be playing scared or anything. Shonpai Chun, a little spooky. Ugh. Well, hey, that's my tile, you rat. Oh god. Well. Cool. Shrug. What's to be done? 2M Dora. We have 1 copy. Interesting shapes. After 6M draw, I don't know if I'm supposed to trim 9M from this. Shaw's twice out. We can get rid of that. Well, now is it 8p? Am I giving up 6, 7, 8? Could also be 3p maybe. I don't know how much I... Is there any... It's 3 pairs as well. Maybe I'm supposed to... Huh. Okay. What is this? 9M, 9M? Yeah, it makes the most sense to me. Don't see a good reason to cut Dora yet. And we can still accept 7M anyway. This only gives up 9M draw. 2 is probably not. Could just... Maybe it is still 9M here. I don't... What else does this give up? What? Is this Tonki on the... What is this? 7? I guess. Maybe I should just cut the shape. I think we were just talking about this Richie no main. I don't know that we can probably find some better shapes given what we have in our hands. We just wait to draw on Dora, maybe.
Boom.
Yeah, I don't like this decision. I at least thought more about it this time than I had prior, but I still don't like it. Also because the weight is pretty tragic too. So like no value and tragic weight seems
Boom.
not ideal. And this is looking like Sozuhonitsu maybe, just spooky. Ooh. Yeah, I don't like what I've done here. I think I'm just supposed to drop 9 and back. Or not back, I didn't draw it, but yep. And there's the parrot. Like I think it would have been fine. There's no guarantee someone else wouldn't have reached already, but like that's a much nicer thing to do. Yeesh. And then this is also the other. Like we're gonna probably get chased with the Rishi this early, and then you know the EV is not there. So I'll just have to hope that we either draw it or someone else steals in, because this is looking a little rough. Yikes. Damn. Well, that's pretty bad. I think we could have avoided this with a better Ichi as well. So I will blame myself for that, honestly. I think putting myself in this position. Okay. Honestly, consideration to maybe not follow cut. Don't want Sufurenda in this hand, but okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 shapes. 2 good floaters. We're in a decent spot. Getting technically like a 2M here would be awesome. That's also not bad. This is kind of a shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then so we're gonna. Oh, speaking. Okay, it's fantastic. Just saying 2M is kind of like ideal draw here. 9p. Interesting. Two 2p's out already. 9p, 9p cut is interesting. I don't really know what to make of that. Ugh. That's not great. Do I have a good reason to push here? I don't think so. I don't think this is the hand, rather. Don't have a ton of safe tiles, though. $3p. I feel about 3p. It feels okay. Suji to 6p, and then also they've dropped 4p beforehand. Alright, one is helpful for me. You want that. Okay. And I'll do it again. I mean, I could have kept... There's 2-3 Sanshoku in this hand, potentially. Maybe could have just cut the 3p again. But... I don't know. Well... Could see my way to 8p cut, yeah. 5M, not so much.
No.
None of this matters a ton for me, I think. Everyone getting... Oh, it's worse, I guess. Everyone's getting further away from me. We at least get dealer repeat, so I have a little more time to build a hand. That's pretty good. This time I'll accept the chance of a... Just because the hand is looking good. 3S. One. Maybe I was just thinking, is it 7, 8, 9, 6, 7, 8 Sanshoku, or is it 2, 3, like 1, 2, 3 or 2, 3, 4? I think either's probably 1, 2, 3 is closer because of this extended shape. So maybe I'm supposed to cut 8p first. It is also technically just more efficient, of course, but as far as Sanshoku goes. Alright, you're being annoying. For no reason.
Pong.
Alright, I mean, we're absolutely happy to take the Richi here. And actually, are we? I was just thinking maybe this is just Pinfudama, but... I mean, we need the points, but usually there's not a huge difference in value. Maybe I was supposed to just Dama and hope to... Yeah, like something like that. Like, we have quite a bit of Aqua 5 acceptance in this hand, so... Perhaps it was correct to just, maybe wait for... Not 1000% sure. Any thoughts? Welcome. I don't know that this is a particularly appealing Richi. Richi Pinfu no Min. Let's see. Looks like dealer's the only one who's interested in doing a little bit of pushing, which makes sense. This is what, like 3 Han, maybe if I flip Ura or something. Yeah. Any other considerations? Yeah, because what if everyone just folds out and I don't sumo it, then I'm just donating a stick and we're moving forward in the round, right? Yeah, and then I'm one step closer to death, so even if we, yeah, this is just why Richi Pinfu no Mi. Maybe we hit an Ura. Okay. I mean, it's something, I suppose. We did sumo and hit Ura, but like if we just run, it's like the same, basically. I don't necessarily fault myself for that, but okay, what is this? What is this? Maybe it was 8M first. There maybe is like some sort of something in the some sort of Sanshoku here. Hatsu Dora. What the hell is this? 2, 4, 6, 6, 8. Oh, okay. Well, we got the fill. I was about to say. Maybe that's the next thing on the chopping block. But now, I think I'm looking at this as. I mean, obviously, Anko's usually modal, so this can be 2, 4, 6 Yankan and then 6, 6 P pair, or 2, 4, 6, 6s. But we don't have another pair, so right now I'm functioning under the. I will probably be at the moment by using it. That's interesting. 5M. This is nice though. Now we get another Liamen to work with, of course, but that's unfortunate. Could still be real. Oh my goodness. Well, bummer. I mean, I was like, as far as floaters go, and 6S is slightly better because 5M has overlapping acceptance with their existing sequence, so. And I've been tremendously punished for that. Like, what is this? All right, finally something else we can work with. I mean, I don't think that's actually even, yeah, that's not even better. I think I kind of autopiloted that. I just figure this is weird, so let's keep it, but. Oh, oh boy. Considerations for other people being Dame here as well. What even? Okay, so this is what's. I don't think I was even supposed to keep this 9p necessarily. Doesn't really. I don't think it does that much for the hand that I can tell. I suppose it's like, okay, this if we make this 9p the pair, we have what, 6, 7, 8, 6, 6, 7? Or we still need a. This is Kibutsu. We just like it's so slow because of what happened here. I don't know if I was supposed to trim something else, but if it was just giga unlucky, but this is not ideal. I think I might fold this. Depends on what we draw. If we draw exactly like 3p or something, or
No.
Sushi trap. Yeah, Michinomi. Okay. Well, we have some angling now to do. I'm gonna have to go back and look at that hand and see if there were considerations. Tondora is annoying. This hand kind of sucks. I'm getting rid of pay. So seat win, but it's twice out already. It's Dora indicator, so you know. Is this outside? I don't think so. Yuck. Pretty gross all around. What exactly? Can't do anything with that. I was like, there's 7, 8, 9 considerations here. But pretty far. Don't really, huh. Okay. Actually 2M is probably better. All the 1Ms are, we're missing, 1Ms are out pretty much. Finishes our shape here. With these Aka 5s we can't really do anything with, and that's an early reach I can't really fight. Whoa. What am I even supposed to cut here? No save tiles? 9p? I got nothing. No snack. Hey, Raisin. Good to see you. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, you're just dropping Dora, huh? Maybe I should have. Maybe the. I don't even know what the best thing is. Maybe the best thing for this hand is just keep 7, 8, 9 Sanchoku alive. I don't really have good outs here. I have 8S, 8S. That's fine. 1 piece, fine. I think it's just Fold City, unfortunately. A lot of very dangerous tiles and not really any good ways to use them. Alright, you want in, which means I want out. Do I really still have no safe tiles? Ugh. This is pretty tragic. Alright, 3S. Alright, we see how many 8s? We see 3 8Ms and 3 9Ms. Still think I would rather cut 2S, 4S Kabe. 3S is 2 out. Six S is Nakasuji. Do I still have nothing else? 6p? Wow. That's probably like the absolute worst. I mean, well, it's the best thing for my chances to get into first. It's the worst thing of me getting out of last, maybe. We'll have to see. That's quite a nice hand, though. 7S Dora. Chitoy time, perhaps? Perhaps. If anything, this looks a little... Oh, unfortunate. This looks a little bit more toy to me since we already have an Anko that has 5M in it, but... has Akka 5 in it, but... If it's gonna be anything, I think I'm just playing this normally. Whoa. Until I see a good reason not to. That is unfortunate to see, though. I'm gonna have to keep an eye out for what you're cutting. That does look pretty Onitsui. Unfortunately, I don't know that I have 2p, maybe? Maybe I just want to try and pair these up first before, instead of having to cut both. Yeah. I don't think I'm allowed to feasibly give up 7p here. Alright, we got away with it. Fortunately, we have 3 pairs here, though. Okay, that helps. 7p? This was a little weird, but I think it makes more sense than this. Yeah. Ew. What is this? Don't really like any of these options, to be honest. 2S, sure. Get me out of here. Please. We have some great shapes in the Monzu, but whether we're going to get a chance to use them remains to be seen. Okay, it's not Sozu. So it could be Monzu Mitsu, actually. Just based on the sequencing here. Also, 2M is 2 out. You had to think about that, huh? Well, that's a great Phil. My favorite guy, Phil. Ugh. Considerations for pushing this one, but 7p. I don't like that. Let me think about this. It's 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 5, 6. Gross. Does that do any? No, this is like the worst thing possible. Everyone's like super far from me. And we don't get another dealer seat. Well, it's not super far, but like it's as far as humanly possible, really. Not a terribly exciting hand. Could be good, but we'll have to wait and see. Not bad. That's very nice as well. Okay. Am I cutting here? How many shapes do I have? Can I cut this as 2, 3, 4, 5? Not really sure if what I'm allowed to cut or not here from these shapes. I don't know if I'm allowed to cut 7, 9p here. Because this is kind of 5, but we have 2 pairs in either of which. So is it 8? Do we cut the 8 on men? Okay, that's morbidly humorous. Thanks for that. Yeah, 8p is Dora, which is nice, but I'd take a better weight over Dora weight. 8p cut from Toyman. Could be Delma. It's 3 pairs. Don't love it either way. Not sure. He does. Not really any reasonable Sanshoku there. Thinking 3p, 6p. 3M Terashi. Don't think this can really get to... I don't really know what to do with this. Is it 4M? It doesn't feel right to me, but it also doesn't feel right to break this up. Ugh. Kanchan. Again, this is like worst case scenario. Kamitsumoing twice is just like it puts me as far as I possibly can from everyone. This is just really annoying for my chances. This also sucks. I don't want a fast hand. I need I need value. At least of some kind here. Oh yeah, I'm aiming for any Gyakuten here because fourth from this position is horrendous. Score-wise, I mean. And double tune out. Let's just get rid of it. And this hand is pretty rough as well. Bring him first. These are probably both going to the bin though. Right. Maybe I was supposed to force Famitsu. But I think I could still get there with a normal hand, but this hand just got some gross shapes, so maybe I'm just supposed to... Well... Okay. Yeah, maybe consideration to just keep 9M over these other, like, not very exciting floaters. I don't like any of this. Okay, I like that, but I guess we can swap. Or maybe I'm just supposed to cut one of the penchants, honestly. I don't know. I don't know if we have time for that, to be quite honest. I think maybe with 2 penchants, we hope to draw into one of them and cut the other. I don't know. This sucks.
Reach.
That also sucks. Well. Not a lot to work with in the discards either. Do I think I can win this hand? Not really. Do I just hope that someone else deals in? Because they both kind of want to push. Oh, okay, never. All right, sure, whatever. Like, what? What is this? Well, that was pretty miserable. Yuck. All right, well, we just give up all of our progress again. That was just a very sad series of events, but this is what I get for saying one more game. Yeah. I don't know. This is just a lot of like everyone else winning hands and not me. Like we had all of those gigantic sumos early, right? I think we had what, how many? Like 3 Epot sumos in a row or something. Yeah, we had this one. I didn't like it. Okay, maybe hang on. What about the first one? It's like basically the same. I think I agree with that. It's like not fantastic either way. But yeah, we did. This was pretty bungled, to be fair. But none of our yes, you Ipotsu mode, a Mangan, and then he wants 3S here. I guess they're pretty equivalent. I think I get it, but yeah, graded too much for Tanya. Yeah, I don't think this. Yeah, I was like, this doesn't feel right. We have 3 pairs. It makes sense to get rid of one. And then you, who was it? Who reached? Oh yeah, this was. Yeah, let's not talk about this. This is really bad. Oh, I mean, we should talk about it, but like, I think this is pretty clearly wrong, is what I should say. I don't think there's really any consideration for this. Like, this is the only value we have in our hand. Just cut the penchant and like figure something else out. It's first row. We're I should not be doing this. It's like giving up a hand, basically. What else? I mean, I think we played pretty efficiently given the circumstances, and this was also what you summoned on my weight for the Baimon here, yeah, which was for us here. Yeah. What's this? 一発sumo pinfu ipeko doratu ura1. Like, okay. Like, sure. Sure. Sometimes mahjong is injustice. Sometimes. I don't know. I think most of the time. Time to eat apple pie a la mode with brownies. Is this a reference to something, or is that actually what you're eating? I'm not in the know. Yeah, okay, we discussed this already. Yeah, we just kind of got a lot of like pretty grungy high pies. This one was tough, but I think we also just got outpaced on this one. Yeah, just a lot of tough hands where we couldn't really afford to take fast hands, and then just Kami sumoing like 3 times in a row and making everyone's score staying even just made it really difficult. Now, I ate some earlier today because of that. I'm not recommending it. I might go get some ice cream after this. I'm not gonna lie. I got some mint stracciatella that is calling my name. I should probably end a little early. I don't want to, but I do have to remember to keep my stamina for tomorrow. I do have potentially four Hanshans tomorrow. Let me see. I might keep going if I don't see anyone that I know who's still streaming, though. All right. No, we got homies. As a friend of mine used to say, console yourself in your old age. Are you calling me old? What are you trying to say? I am, but I resent the implication nonetheless. Okay, you know what? Clover is playing mahjong, and I have not gotten a chance to rate her while they are doing that. So I will take that opportunity. It's nonsense. You are not old. No, I agree with you. I'm mostly kidding, but you know, not getting any younger. As are we all. I'm pulling dude like the Northern Lion. Every like become randomly you know, existential out of nowhere. I mean, mahjong's a good game for that though. 56. I am almost exactly half that actually. That's very funny. Not to like, oh no, I'm doxing my age, but who cares? I'm gonna send y'all over to Clover. I would love to stay a little longer, but I'm gonna try and actually sleep at a reasonable hour for once in my goddamn life. And yeah, before that, but I'll do my little spiel here. If you want to see more mahjong, I'm trying to do as much as I can. I was actually not intending to stream today, but you know, plans change. Sometimes you have the itch to play mahjong. Thank you all for coming. You can follow me here for more on Twitter at @a_lightsnack to know when I'm live and also any other fun stuff that's going on, mostly mahjong related. And same for YouTube, @a_lightsnack for Twitch VODs and occasionally shorts or little highlights when I'm able to edit. Yeah, I'll be back here tomorrow at, let me check my timer to see what time the stream is at. 3 p.m. for Kate Lovely Momo's Mahjong Monday tournament. We will be at a table with Abco, which some of y'all might be familiar with. Might be doing VC, might not be. Probably 5-minute delay, we'll see. But yeah, feel free to swing by for that. And otherwise, I hope you have a lovely rest of your weekend, and I will see all of you very soon. Thanks for coming. Good night.